Hello everyone, welcome back. As part of the introduction lecture, here we are going to prepare our computer to begin its journey. First, we'll download and install the Anaconda distribution, and then we'll set up the environment, install few packages that we need. We'll open the resources folder through Jupyter Notebook and start exploring. The Anaconda distribution is a popular open source Python distribution platform for scientific computing, including machine learning and data science. In addition to the Python, Anaconda distribution also comes with over 250 packages automatically installed, so you don't have to worry about installing every library you work with. Anaconda also comes with its own virtual environment system, which we'll see later. So the purpose of using the Anaconda is it installs the right version of Python, comes with the important data science packages pre-installed, it has its own virtual environment, and it's easy to install and use. After downloading and installing the Anaconda, we'll create a virtual environment to work with. The reason why we create a virtual environment, because the libraries and the versions of the libraries we use can be different from project to project. For example, we may need an older version of a library for one project and the newer version for the another. So we can manage this situation with the virtual environments. Okay, as the first step, let's head to the anaconda.com and locate the download area. I'm using a Windows PC and I'm gonna go ahead and download the Anaconda for Windows. If you are using Mac or Linux, you can download the respective version. The file size is about 600 MB. So it's gonna take a little while, depend on the speed of the internet connection. Mine is only an average, so it's gonna take a few minutes. Since we are gonna install Anaconda, we don't have to worry about installing Python or any other common libraries. Everything is included with Anaconda. Alright. The download is completed. Let's click on the downloaded file to install it. Just like a normal software installation, click Next to continue. Next, you have to agree to the license agreement. Press I agree to continue. Here, you have to select the installation type. Since I am the only one who used this PC, I'm gonna click just me. Depends on your requirements, you may have to choose all users. But for me, just me works just fine in a normal circumstance. I'm gonna go ahead and press next. I'm fine with the destination folder. So I'm gonna go ahead and click next as well. This is the most important step because I want you to click the checkbox, add Anaconda to my path environment variable. Don't worry if it's gonna show you a red letter warning. I don't wanna go into details, but you must check this box out if you want it to work without any issues. I'm gonna go ahead and click the checkbox and click install. This is gonna take a little while. So I'm gonna skip to the end. Alright, the installation is completed. I'm gonna uncheck these boxes as I don't want any tutorials and click finish. Great, we have completed the installation of Anaconda. This means we have installed the Python and most of the common Python libraries. Alright, this is the resource folder you have downloaded earlier. Comes with the name Master Machine Learning and Data Science with Python. Let me open the folder. This is where all our resource files are located. The resources related to each topic is included in the respective folder. Since this is the folder we are gonna work with, I'm gonna click and highlight the address bar. And I'm gonna type CMD and press enter. This opens the command prompt where the current directory in the command prompt is pointing to the resources folder. Let's go ahead and create a virtual environment to work with. If you are a beginner, you can directly work under the base environment, but it's a good practice that we always create an environment to work with. Anyway, I'm gonna show you how to create an environment and work on it. We need to type conda create -n and we need to name our environment. Since I am gonna always activate the environment, I would like to keep it short. You can name whatever you want. I'm gonna call it ML and press enter to run the command. The environment name can be capital or simple. You can use any name as per your preference. If you have noticed, even though we are in the resource directory, the location of the installed environment is shown in the C directory. Here, press Y to continue. It's done creating the environment now. Let's go ahead and activate it. Conda activate ML and press enter to run the command. Perfect. Now the environment is activated. The environment name is shown within the brackets. Although the Anaconda comes with pre-installed libraries, I have got couple of libraries that we need to install. These libraries I'm gonna install will be used in the future lessons. Since they are very few, let's do it one by one for your practice. To install a library, we use pip install and we need to type the library name. I'm gonna pass imblearn first and run the command. Alright, the imblearn is done installing. Next, I'm gonna do pip install nltk to install the nltk which we will be using with the natural language processing lecture. Let's run the command. Okay, it installed the nltk. We are also gonna do pip install yellow brick and run the command. And now let's also install the imbalance learn. Pip install imbalance learn and run the command. Alright, all the installations are done and we are ready to launch the workbench which is Jupyter Notebook. I'm gonna type Jupyter Notebook and press enter to run the command. Great, we have successfully opened the Jupyter Notebook. This is where we'll be working all the time. Here, we have accessed the resources folder, and as I mentioned earlier, since we have separated the course by distinguished topics, you can access the data files and the notebooks related to each topic in the respective folder. That's all for the installation. I hope you managed to do it correctly. Since our setup is ready, in the next lesson, we'll learn a little bit about the Jupyter Notebook before begin coding. I am Jeffrey Sedin, and see you soon.